What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video, boys, we got the Cleet car down to the home stretch. We're getting this thing almost wrapped up, ready to test out, and that's what I'm most excited about today, boys. Hopefully, in today's video, we get to make this puppy rock and roll.
Dude, here's the thing. We already got it running perfect. Now we just gotta make it better and faster.
Dude, better and faster. And as we look to the right, ooh-wee, better.
Right there's that muscle, boy.
Oh, yeah, muscle in a bottle. So we, and when I say we, I specifically mean BJ over there. He's still working, but we have developed, BJ has developed a nitrous system for this thing that is going to be absolutely insane.
It's got nose now.
Dude, this thing, 325 horsepower. That was before we got it, okay? Now the power is going to be insane. So last time Cleet had this thing out, was testing her at the Freedom Factory. She was power wheeling in third and fourth gear, and I could definitely hear the clutch was slipping a little bit. We've addressed the clutch. We've addressed the tuning issues. We got the standalone Max ECU from Boost by Smith. We got all that stuff in there. But I'm like, we got to put a little more Mafia spin on it. You can see, look at the wall, dude. So the last video, in case you guys didn't see that, well, we shot some fire. Country, he tricked me because I did not know that was coming. But he put sparkle flame paste.
Colored flame paste, dude.
I mean, the stuff kind of sounds dumb, but I ain't gonna lie, it is the coolest thing you could ever imagine. We put it in our exhaust pipes, basically, and it shoots shit out everywhere, including, this is like dirt or something anyways, but the stuff that it shoots out, you can see it there on my fingers. You rub that stuff in the exhaust, and it does flames and paste and stuff like that everywhere. But this stuff is a must-have. All right, guys, stay with us. This video is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be making some finishing touches progress on this thing. Here we go. This is the last weekend to get entered into our Ducati/GSXR giveaway. Comment, let me know which bike are you picking. But the biggest thing you got to do, you got to be entered. Go to the website right now, moremafia.com. Pick yourself out some merch. Get entered to win. It's 40 times entries this weekend. Good luck, guys. So as we enter the laboratory here, look at the stuff we got going on. BJ told me don't video. He said he's got a mess over here. But you guys like to see the work that goes into this stuff and what all it takes. Look at all these little wiring pins and all the stuff he has to do. I know Zach has a lot of this stuff that he makes the harnesses out of, but man, there is a lot of notes, a lot of work, a lot of details that go into these wiring harnesses. And to do this stuff, I guess you would say right the first time. Connectors like this stuff right here, these mil-spec connectors, well, they like $7, $8, $10 a piece.
Yeah, I would.
Some of them are even more than that. Yeah. But like I said, when you do this, this is a one and done wiring situation here. But take a look at these solenoids and stuff. He's working on, this is motor number 1 or 2, whatever you want to call it. We've already got the other one done over here. It looks super, super clean. Now, it's not 100% finished, but you can take a peek and see how everything is mounted. Looks really neat, really clean. We're going to have a purge going on. That's what this solenoid is. Then we're going to have one feeding the motor and then basically replicate that exact same thing on the other side. Now, we just got the bottle sitting back here for now. We have got a bottle mount inside the car that will be getting mounted in there. We'll also be getting the ECUs mounted today on the door frame here to get this thing buttoned up, but still waiting on the starter for this engine. It should be here in a day or two, so we have it spinning over fast. These starters just spin over way too slow, so we replaced that one, and that made a huge difference. The other starter should be here any time now. This thing is coming together. I cannot wait to get this project out and test it. It's time to test out the purge on this thing. The bottle is on, the system is armed. The bottle is empty though. It will be way cooler once we have actual nitrous in here. This,
She's got it too.
uh-oh. We had her upside, we had her the wrong way.
Give her a little throttle, country.
Give her some throttle, country. We want to see.
Somebody needs some assistance over here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hold on. One more time. Ooh, the phone is even speeding up, boy. Man, this thing is gonna be sweet. I can't wait till it's purging out both sides. It's gonna look super badass. Cleet is gonna love this thing. BJ's got the nitrous systems all plumbed up. We got our bottle properly mounted, and we got two computers, two laptops hooked up, one to each computer, of course. And we are trying to get this purge where we know Cleet's gonna love it. Now,
You didn't tell him I'm in here at the controls.
Country's in the car. All right, so be quiet. So, anyways, what we're trying to do is, I mean, of course, anybody, they all got that. Everybody's got purge. It comes out each side. Whoop-de-doo. We're trying to get, or BJ's got a special method here, and it's like an auto purge. So we can tell it we want exactly 872 pounds of bottle pressure. We could heat our bottle up to 1,000, set the auto purge, 872 pounds of bottle pressure, exactly. So what we're messing with now is trying to get them to where when you purge it, it's gonna purge this one way and this one another way, kind of simulate a machine gun. Sort of. Country?
Brother,
Yes, country.
come here, I gotta tell you something.
Hey!
Idiot. You wasn't ready for that, was you?
Hit it again so they can see it one time, dude.
You ready?
Yep. Great. Now we're out of nitrous.
Oh my God.
Hold on, is this thing? Yeah, try it again. I think we're out. Oh man, alright, we'll fix this. I got an idea. We got unlimited supply of nitrous now. Okay, bottle activated. Alright, country, give her a two-step. No, give her a purge check. Dude, it's pretty sweet.
It sounds like it's working, brother. What an asshole.
Ready, tester?
It's time.
Oh, I like that.
It sounded cool.
That's pretty sweet. Try it again so we can see it. Pretty sweet right there, dude. Ready?
It's pretty freaking sweet.
I like it. So what we're working on now is trying to get the throttles synced together. This thing has one pedal and two throttle cables. Not the most ideal situation, to be honest with you, but we're trying to get it to where if we give it 10% with one, we're at 10% and 11%, dude. That's pretty dang good.
I mean, dude, this is like having two girlfriends and showing them the same kind of love. It's kind of hard, you know?
You're right, country. I feel like just the fact that we got two is pretty cool.
That is a win.
Well, we're at 10.0 and 10.5. I'd leave her. 14.8, 15.3. 21.4, 21.6. Ooh-wee, we're getting close. $26.1, 24.9, uh-oh. 24.2, 22.8. 14.0, 14.2. Let's just leave her there. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's fire this puppy up.
I don't know if it still has the spark pacing or what. It's still shooting fire and sparks like crazy.
Oh my god, dude, it sounds insane. Like literally you can see the nitrous coming up out of the cockpit too.
Holy cow, that's sick.
Dang. Here we go, entering the last week before delivery of this thing, and look at it. Beej, what have you done, dude? We had a nice little car that was pretty much ready to go, and now this thing's in a million pieces.
Yeah, I felt like we really needed to be able to see it all.
We do. We can now see it all. You're right about that. We were going to bolt this little carbon fiber, I guess you say ECU bracket in. Well, the body and the cage are extremely close together. So all BJ had to do was hold those clamps and bolts in there and bolt that little panel in.
Yeah, just have way smaller fingers.
But literally the body and the cage have like a millimeter of clearance. So we had to take the whole entire body off the thing in order to work on it. Literally just to put 6 bolts in, bolt this little bracket on. But overall, kind of glad we did it because it made it a million times easier to work on. Yeah. And we're going to get the rest of the dirt and the leaves and the junk out of this thing too. Get it cleaned up a little better. Overall, we're able to see everything so much better. I think Cleet is going to be so happy with this thing once it's all said and done. These ECUs, the way we got it all mapped out in our head, if it looks that good in real life,
Perfect.
It's going to be perfect. Boys, we're getting close. As you can see, we have got the ECUs officially mounted. Dude, these things look sick! 2 ECUs and 2 switches. You want wheelie or no wheelie? We got traction control on and off. Flip your switch. Nitrous on or off. Flip your switch. This thing is coming together, boys. BJ is programming our quick shifter now. Hopefully this works. This is something BJ has custom made. So this is actually, should we even tell them what this is? This is really a shock travel sensor. So anyways, on a motorcycle, we measure, I guess you'd say, how much the suspension squats, goes up and down. Well, this is a sensor that we've used to measure that travel. And wiggle the shifter, Shane. So hold it forward or backwards. Anyways, it don't move much, but
we gotta move it.
We gotta
move it a little bit.
Yeah, so we gotta still adjust that a little bit. But anyways, long story short, based on when that shifter moves, it's gonna tell our computer that Cleet's trying to shift gears, and it's gonna kill our fuel and ignition for just a split second. So theoretically, he should have a no lift shift. He should be able to hold it wide open and pow, 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 bang the gears out. And this thing is gonna basically just shift like butter. So there is a lot of configuring, a lot of stuff going on this ECU. As you can see, there is details everywhere. That's why BJ's hat's so big. It has to shelter his brain. So the final steps are getting close, guys. We are only 2 days away from loading this thing up. Beach. 2 days now.
I mean, this is normal.
This is normal. Unfortunately, more Mafia. This is pretty much how we roll. Like, this is a halfway completed race bike. This is usually what our race bikes look like about 1 day before the event. So us being really this close 2 days before time to leave,
Yeah.
ain't that bad.
How high you think the front end's sitting?
How high is it sitting now?
Yeah.
Well, it's sitting level, Beach.
It's 9 inches.
9 inches. All right. Well, so you gonna zero that out? But this thing's got a lot of suspension travel, so we got to factor that in. I can't hardly pick it up, but when you pick it up, the suspension travels a lot. So we've got to put a floor jack under it basically and learn
Pick it up till...
at what point do the wheels, to the tires actually come off. Because suspension travel, we want to let it full travel. In other words, we don't want to be cutting power just when our suspension's squatted / unloaded. We want to get her cutting power when it's all the way in the air. So we've got to figure that point out as well. We got a lot of stuff to do, but we're going to get it done. Well, boys, this is what we've been waiting for. She's finally out of the shop. We just took it for a little test run in the parking lot off camera. We're going to get another test run on camera here in a second, but we just wanted to see if everything was functioning. The biggest thing that's a major pain in the butt with this thing is it does not steer. None whatsoever. So if you're going slow in the parking lot, and like literally if we're right here and we want to just drive out the gate there, seems real simple. I mean, I could probably pull a tractor trailer out there, right? You know, no problem. This thing won't make the turn. It just pushes the front end. Now me, I've only dealt with 2 wheels my whole life. I don't really know a lot about how to make this thing steer other than put my friend BJ on the front. So if BJ rides like this right here, dude, she steers perfect, dude.
Yeah.
So anyways,
I'm going to do that with the front end on it.
yeah, I don't know how we're going to test it like that, but for in the parking lot testing, it does excellent when BJ rides up there. Now, we're gonna, Big Country should be here in a little bit. We're gonna get Big Country. I feel like Big Country will probably...
Hey, where's the strap? We'll strap him to it.
Yeah, we'll get the ratchet strap, and I feel like he's probably a better front end weight than Big Country, or than Beach. But, dude, I'm so happy that this thing, she runs, she fires up, she does everything like it's supposed to be. We're gonna keep getting it hot and cold, make sure that we got the oil leaks fixed. The final day is coming, boys. We got literally less than 48 hours to get this thing back to Florida, and I think she's gonna be dialed. Big Country is here, and what better time to test this puppy out? Beach has got the tune pretty well, I don't know if we would say dialed in for the wheelie control, but we're making progress. We've tested a little off camera because, well, Cleetus told us don't be driving this thing.
You ready for me to drive it now, right?
No, Country, not yet.
Dude, come on.
Cleetus said for you to never drive it. He said for me not to drive it much. So anyways, we've been doing a little off-camera testing because, you know, he said don't drive it. So now we're going to drive it a little bit because we got to test it. We got to make sure it's right. I'm really curious to see. BJ's about, I hope, got her dialed in. The plan with this thing, or the goal, is to be able to slam the throttle and just hold the throttle wide open, which we'll show you in a second. But if you turn the wheelie control off, we looked at the log a while ago and it wheelied at like 4,500 RPMs. Now this thing revs to 11.5. So for it to make enough power to wheelie at 4,500 is absolutely insane.
Dude, you don't weigh enough. I feel like I should drive.
You want to ride on the front to help you turn? That would probably be a good job for you. BJ was doing it earlier, but I feel like you'd be better at it. So you can ride, like right here.
I can do that.
Hey, scoot back a little. because the wheelie, it
just kind of stopped and stayed.
like it picked it up and it just kind of held it. Like it didn't make it fall. Like earlier when we tested it, like it make it kind of slam down and then it wanted to come back up once it put the power back in. But that time, I feel like if I would have kept holding it, it would have just kept it stayed.
Dude, you can't get fast enough in this little parking lot we got though.
The parking lot is way too little, and somebody parked their car right in the middle of our racetrack.
You know they're stupid. They drive a BMW.
I didn't say that, but the main thing is
Why don't you test that shifter out?
the shifter, the quick shifter. All right, we'll test that out now. The problem is, I feel like I need to go wide open, but I can't shift.
You let that sucker squeal some.
Country, he said don't drive it, dude. This is supposed to be a mild test.
That's sweet, dude. She's got a quick shifter on her now. That sounds good. Dude, you barely did spin the tires.
I know, but that was a controlled drift, dude. You have to admit,
What you did to the tires, you idiot. These tires are like gone now.
dude, these tires suck, man.
He's gonna hate you now, dude.
He needed new ones anyway. We could probably take the front ones and put them on the back ones, and he'll think we never drove it.
Mm-hmm.
Our shifter's working good.
The quick shift sound good.
Quick shifter's working. Wheelie control is working.
Now all I gotta test is the nose, dude.
I don't. How are we gonna do that?
Purge works.
Purge works.
We gotta get her somewhere and open her up, dude.
We got to get it somewhere and open it up. And I feel like the dirt flies everywhere. The pollen is terrible right now.
You know, you just don't seem like the guy cut out for the job, if I'm being honest. That thing is ripping, freaking flying. It runs perfect now. Hell yeah! Dude, that thing is freaking ripping now. Dude, it sounds so good too, like beside it.
The shifter works perfect.
Dude, you just got it dialed in, man. It sounds
I mean, like it wheelied just a little bit.
perfect, dude.
And
I mean,
like-
it's fast. Like,
Yeah.
you took off, dude.
Once it sat down, like it was gone, dude.
Yeah, it was fast.
Damn, that was sweet.
Dude, your wheelie video is gonna be so sick. Like,
Really?
Heck yeah, man.
Dude, it like actually like its speed, it does just perfect. Like in the parking lot, it's when it sucks, it won't turn. But dude, I cannot imagine this thing once we put the nitrous on it. Like it's gonna be insane. We're down to the last day here with the cleat car. This thing has got to be going on the trailer tonight because we're supposed to be leaving in the morning taking this thing. Now, we took it for a little test drive. Everything seemed to work decent. We had a little clutch slip. We pulled the clutch back apart. We thickened up what they call the stack height, which is the overall thickness of the clutch. This motor did fine. This motor had some slippage. So I did feel that when I was driving it. And we've got that addressed. So all that should be good now. BJ is now working on the programming of the gauges. We're making the gauges work right. Now that I guess you say the ECU configuration and wiring, all that stuff is different. The gauges did not work. He's getting that working now. And then we still got to finish the nitrous kit. Lots of stuff got to be done. But Beej, I really want to drive this puppy again, dude. Like, it was too fun, man. I couldn't even hardly sleep last night after taking this thing for a spin.
I don't know if these tires can handle that.
Beej, don't show them the tires. The so yeah, these tires suck, dude. They gave us bad tires to start with. The front ones, they're still pretty good. The back ones, well, I think main reason that
take the ones off Country's car.
They don't know about Country's car yet, Beach. They can't see that yet. But anyways, the back tires, yeah, if the front tires would steer better, I don't feel like you would have to slide the back tires so much. But either way, we got to stop talking. We got to get, well, Beej, he's already been working. I got to watch Beej work some more, and we got to get this puppy buttoned up. Well, that turned into being a lot more than we thought. Beej, put in some motor. Did you go to sleep last night?
No, I stayed here all night.
Dude, I came back by at like 10 o'clock at night. Beej was still here. I'm like, yeah, man. He has been putting in the overtime, trying our best to make this thing as good as possible. But I think it's ready to go on the trailer. Of course, we're going to put the body stuff back on. Cool thing is, now that we know how the body comes on and off, about 10 or 15 minutes, you can have the whole body on or off. But, dude, it's finally ready to go back to Cleet. This thing is looking super, super good. Overall, super happy with how it all turned out. We got her ready to rock and roll. We did some test runs in the parking lot some more this morning. The clutch is finally good. We had a little issue with that yesterday. Kept wanting to slip the clutch when it got hot. Hydraulics were acting up in it. We think we got all that squared away. Seemed to do perfect this morning. Testing it. Wheelie control all works pretty good. We're gonna let Garrett drive it some more and continue testing that. Of course, when he's down there, we don't really have the space here in our little parking lot to rip it like he does. But dude, Beej, dude, this thing is gonna be sick. I know he's gonna love it. Big Country has already left. He's headed down there. Let me show you the gauges right quick before we do this. I almost forgot. BJ worked approximately 19 hours programming these gauges because we just kept messing with it until we got it exactly the way we wanted her, which takes some time. Look at those gauges, boy. Woo-wee. Air fuel's about to pop up. Hold on, hold on. Sensor's got to warm up. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Now we got air fuel ratio, we got water temp, we got gear position sensor, we got RPM, motor 1, motor 2. We got everything we need. We just got to get it down to Florida. The Nitrous kit, you guys are going to have to wait and tune in to Cleetus's channel to see that stuff. But we are about to put the body on it, put it on the trailer. Big Country, he's already left. He's headed down there. We're going to be down there in a couple days. We'll see you guys in that video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Who knows what other projects we got coming? Actually, I know, you don't know, and I can't tell you. You'll see it soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Smash that like button. We'll see you next time.